Hello, it's Tree Sprite, and we finally reached Pokemon drawing session number 5. Don't know how many of these we'll be doing. I want to get to the point where I've drawn every Pokemon, so that might be a while. So today we have Baynet, that was on the request of the K-Fins BF again. I kind of take requests and try to get to a full list if people comment more than one. But if you like Shiny Baynet, your favorite Pokemon twins with them. We've got Shiny Nickit, that was at the request of... I'm looking at my list, I'm sorry. Antimony. So if you like Shiny Nickit, your twins. And then we did Cyndaquil at the request of Guacamole8545. This time they were on Instagram. Leave your favorite Pokemon in the comments below. I can probably get to it at some point. It's not like I'm only taking requests on TikTok and Instagram. But basically, I drew these on the back of my June birthday My Little Ponies. So if you're wondering what that is on the back, that's what it is. One of my things I like to do with my sketchbook is like try to cover every single page in a sketchbook. This one I'm doing pretty good with that. One of my other sketchbooks I'm not doing too great with that, but that's not a bad thing. It's one of those things where I look at a sketchbook and I'm like, yeah, I want to do every page. And then other sketchbooks I'm like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. And then my sketchbook ends up really thick by the time I finish, and I love looking at how thick your sketchbook gets when you finish it all. Like one of my sketchbooks, I would draw on one page, I'd attach a piece of paper to the back so I could draw on the back, and that one ended up pretty thick. And then like my brain dump books, I've been taping like anything in there, and my last one was getting pretty thick. So that's fun. I just love looking at thick sketchbooks. I don't know why. So when I start one of these pages, I pick a Pokemon, I draw them, and then like I try to fit other Pokemon on the page, right? And when I was coloring this, I realized that the ones that I picked ended up having like this blue color. So it's fun to do that and then to like take the colors and look at a color wheel and then do the background that way, right? And I've not been doing like super detailed backgrounds for this series, which isn't a bad thing. I don't think I will go out of my way to draw detailed backgrounds for this series, but I basically look at a color wheel, see if I can use the opposite color of those, and it looks so good. I did that with the Swirlix piece. They were all like a similar red-blue color, and so I used green. I love how that page looks. I love it. I love how this page looks, because the opposite of like this blue and yellow is like purple. I've not used purple in a while. I'm running out of some purples, but it's so fun to use colors that like you don't normally use. Because I looked at these guys and I'm like, I think a darker purple works better than like a really light purple, right? And I don't use a lot of dark colors in my work. I'm starting to realize that. So it's fun to do stuff like that, and then you're like, oh, it looks so good, you know? It's not colors you normally use. I love doing things I don't normally do because it kind of like switches it up and it makes it new in my brain, even though it's not. One of the things I did do for this one is that I added some lighter colors to the edges of these Pokemon. It's not a bad look. I haven't really been shading these either. I feel like I haven't been shading a lot of pictures lately now that I think about it. I'm just trying to get my content together so that way I can apply for new work. So I feel like shading takes a little bit. Maybe I should force myself to shade the next picture. I don't know. But I feel like I've rambled about anything and everything, and I've recorded so many voiceovers today, I'm getting quite sick of them. So I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you guys hopefully sometime soon. Bye bye.